So if this was 4 by 7, then it's 6 by 9 for the outer wall. On 2 faces? Or 6 by 9? It's a fucking lot, isn't it? Oh well. Oh well, this will be our ongoing project for a little while. It can't be helped. There we go. Steel dust in, steel out. We just have to keep feeding it in. I know I could have just moved the smelter temporarily and just put it next to all this shit, but I can't be asked. Right, there's 5 more going through. How much more iron have we got? How much? There should be 2 more blocks. Let's draw those out and get them in the system. This is just going to be like a few episodes of me just like turning iron into steel. Can't really be helped. There's that manganese as well. I suppose in theory there's nothing to stop us using that manganese, but why bother? Why bother? This system works fine. Okay. Come on, iron. Jesus Christ. Take your time solidifying. It's not like we've got anything better to do with that time. Right. 6 in, 6 out. Let's turn these into blocks. Cobble. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 40. That is not a lot at all. That really is not a lot. God damn it. I'd forgotten just how much shit this takes to actually get this tank off the ground. I'm just going to wait for this one to smelt, turn it into blocks, we'll sleep, and then run straight upstairs with it in the morning and place it all down. There we go. No, in fact, it's not even time to sleep yet. We'll just hang around for a bit, I guess. It looks darker than it is because there's some sort of, like, fog effect off in the distance, which is probably due to the draw distance, but it looks a little bit red from over here, as though it's like sunset, even though it really isn't. Try to do it in chunks of 4 now, just because I think... Oh, we haven't got chunks of 4 anyway. Ignore me, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've almost got a stack though of tank blocks, so that's good. Although I'm starting to think it's going to take 2 or 3 fucking stacks. We get 8 per thing, which is a lot, but that's 4 steel, so it's not that amazing. Oh, it is going to look nice, though. Come on, let me sleep. Plus, let me sleep. There we go. Right, back up onto the roof. Back up onto the roof, place these blocks, see what that looks like, and we should, from there, be able to sort of guesstimate just how many more we're going to need. Because the inside of it's hollow, obviously. We're not making a solid structure here. We'll be filling the walls in like this. Oh, not that one. And obviously that wall as well. And then the front wall is where the glass is going to be. And we're also going to have some dynamic valves, just 2 of them as well. So... we need 1 there for definite, 1 there for definite. We're going to need a valve on this wall. So for now, we're going to dig a tunnel through there. for the cable to go through. So one valve. That's going to be the feed out valve. So the feed in valve wants to be higher up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We will put this all back eventually. Right. So that was to be the dynamic valve there. So if I put that there, and then we know it's done. Right. Okay, and we've got an access hatch. Brilliant. And then the other one is the outward valve, which wants to be... It wants to be at the back, I feel, so that it comes down and out of the ceiling. Is that right? Is that what we want to do? Yeah, because we can have it against the back wall. And that wants to be at ground level, so that wants to be probably about there. And then we're just going to have to dig our way up into that at some point. Maybe we should have made the cable and dropped it down to the ceiling before we finish this structure. I feel like that's something we're going to do. Okay. We'll do that in a sec. We won't fill in that back wall yet. We'll make the cable and drop it down. Right, let's get this wall done with what we've got here. Excellent. And then the dynamic glass is going to fill this area. Like that. That's okay. We're probably going to have to bring a little bit of dirt scaffolding in. That's already looking pretty good though. Right, we're going to have to drop cable down from the ceiling. So let's go make the cable. What's it called? Fluid pipe? No. Transport pipe? No. Fuck, is it called pipe at all? Yes, it is. Mechanical pipe, that's what we want. So we're going to need probably 6 steel 3 buckets. Okay. 6 steel 3 buckets. We can do that. We can do that. There's 5. And 3 buckets. So I guess now's an opportunity to use some of that zinc we haven't touched for a while. So 9 zinc. How many's in there? 2. So we need another 7. Have we got any zinc? I don't think we've got any. We haven't. Okay. Let's... Do we have any empty buckets? I've got 2 in my inventory I've just spotted. Okay. Have we got any tin in there? 1 ingot of tin. Can we make a partisan buckets? I noticed there's some partisan in there. Oh no, maybe there isn't. I thought I saw some partisan. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it changed into something. That's fucking weird, isn't it? We can make them out of tin, and we've got plenty of tin. That's aluminium. And we don't need tin for a lot else. So let's put 3 tin in there. And we'll make a couple of tin buckets. That'll have to do. And then we'll make the cable. We'll punch down through the ceiling and drop it. And then we'll try and patch that back up as best we can. That's all the steel. Yeah, because we're out of iron. Okay, any more iron? Did I smelt any more iron? I don't think I did I? There's 2 ingots. Well, we might as well put those 2 ingots through. It could be helpful. There we go. Right. Let's pop those in, get them turned into steel. See what we've got smelted. Quite a bit. Excellent. What else do we need? We need the tin. So we need to move that to the bottom. 7 ingots. So I'll just take 6 ingots out, which will make me 2 buckets. It always confuses me when it goes brown, because it's fucking... It seems like the wrong colour for tin, doesn't it? I think that's 4. Yep. 5. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2 more steel to smelt. How are we doing on power? We've used most of our reserve, but that's okay, so we can just do that. Put that in there, and we're back up to full. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 24 cable. Okay. Let's go lay some cable. God, I'm not sure exactly where I want to bring this out, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Let's go 1 more in, and then drop down. Okay, so what we're going to do is put in a dynamic valve, and a transporter. Oh, that's the wrong pipe. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm laying the wrong goddamn pipe down. Let's try that again, shall we? With the correct pipe. Mechanical. Excellent. That'll do. Oh, I'm just hoping we'd have to come back up here to actually break that, although we can do by nerd poling up from the bottom, but it's going to be annoying to do. Never mind, we'll deal with it. Let's stick a torch up here so nothing spawns in the wall. And let's... I guess if we pipe over our heads... and then pop the ceiling block. Ow. Oh, we came out roughly in the middle after all that. Let's just move that torch. We could do some dirt. Do we have any dirt? As if we haven't got any fucking dirt. What the hell? Also, that can go in there. There we go. Let's just take a little bit of dirt. Just for some scaffolding. And... where are we? We are there. Excellent. Okay, that's that sorted. For now, at least. We'll worry about prettying that up later. I'm not sure if I've got forged microblocks on, so we might be able to just, like, put a block that encases that. I don't know. We'll have to worry about that later. Let's go to sleep. At least the valve's in place. I'm just hoping, like, when we create the structure, it connects to the valve properly, does the pipe. If not, we'll have to go break it and replace the pipe. Which means, like, nerd poling. What we'll do is we'll just nerd pole up and then over it, and then we can seal it all off afterwards as well if we need to. Right. We need more tank blocks. Oh, and that's all we've got. Oh no, we've got 12. We're going to need a lot more steel. A lot more steel. There we go. At least that's a little bit more. So we're going to have to use up the last of the iron in that case. And hopefully that's going to be enough. We'll go place this down and see how close it is to finished. And obviously we'll want to put mechanical pipe from that leading outside as well, which we can do. We can do that today. That's fine. Right, so let's get this whole back section done. And obviously the ceiling needs doing as well. Okay, that did not last very long. Maybe another stack, I reckon. It looks like we've got almost half of it done, so I think another stack should probably do it. So that's what we're going to need to make. And then where does this come out? It comes out over here. Okay. So the mechanical pipe is going to come off here. And again, I'm not going to seal this up yet until we know that it actually connects. And this will be a nice way of knowing once the structure completes, we can come and have a look and just make sure that that pipe connected. If it didn't, we'll have to fix it on this side and on the other side. But oh my god, is that going to look good. Come on, that is already pretty incredible. We're just going to need a hell of a lot more steel. I think we should probably turn that manganese into steel quickly as well if we can. How does the manganese turn into steel? Is it iron and manganese? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, we've got 5 of it. Let's put the manganese in, and let's just put in all the iron we've got. All of it. Except for those 3. Because they don't fit in. And this should make a whole load of steel. The manganese should make 10 steel. Like, just straight off the bat. And then the iron, we can just make into steel with the steel process. I'm stretching. It's going to take a long time. I'm almost out of time. I'm just going to let this smelt, but I'm going to have to call the episode pretty soon. So I'll just warn you that it's almost over. So yeah, that pipe is going to come out of the mountain. And we'll probably just run it flat down the side if we can. It's obviously going to have to extend out over the house, or even come through the ceiling and just drop down through the floor. I don't know. We'll worry about that. But it'll go down into Lake Chillax, and we'll have a pump on it. And it'll pump water up from Lake Chillax into the water tank. And once the water tank's full, it's essentially a reservoir that we will use for the electrolytic separator. Because we'll probably end up with 1 or 2 of those. And they do get through a fair bit of water, more than a pump can handle, which is why you want these sort of reservoirs of buffer. So that'll be nice. Oh shit, has that melted already? That was fucking quick. Molten steel, 20 ingots of steel. Oh, yes. That's fucking brilliant. Oh, that saved us a bit of time. We'll get this poured out. And I can also take out 2 ingots of it, can't I? There we go. And smash that block. And we'll pipe out the rest of the iron and put it in the process. How much iron is in there? 34. 3 9s are 27. It's not quite enough to pour out 4 blocks, but we can pour out 3. Right, let's turn this into tanks. That's 40, yeah, that's quite a bit. I'm gonna go place these. And that should give us a rough idea of how close we are to finishing. I think the ceiling's going to take the bulk of it. These walls are almost finished. Oh, it soon goes, doesn't it? Fucking hell. Okay. That needs to be steel as well. Okay, yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. That's not too bad at all. Okay, we just got the ceiling layer to do, and it's done. We've got enough glass to do the front with, so that's cool. But we're probably not going to finish it this time. I'm going to take the iron out of here, and then that's where I'm going to call it. That's 2 lots. This will make enough steel to finish it off with, though, which is excellent. Ingot 16, so I can take out 1 more block at least. And then that is where I'll call the episode. Oh my god, I feel like I've got an awful lot done this time round. Jeez. I'll tell you what, once that tank's finished and it starts filling up with water, that's going to be a glorious celebratory moment. Definitely. Boom. 27. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh my god, that already looks nice. It looks smaller than you think it's going to be. But obviously the amount of mats to make it... We could have extended it out further, but the simple fact is you don't need that much water. This holds so much water you would not believe. It'll be more than enough for whatever we need it for. And I'd like to get one for lava, maybe, somewhere else in the mountain. So we could try that, but that's going to be tricky. That requires going to the nether and bringing back lava manually and filling a whole fucking tank up with it. But it would look incredible. You know it would look incredible. And it would emit light as well, so it would light up the whole of this top place at night, which would be fucking brilliant. But for now, folks, that's where I'm going to leave it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!